Hello, beautiful people. This is Danielle here, of course, and I'm with my beautiful friend Christina, who I just wanted to get some information from her because she is a clinical psychologist and she has an absolute wealth of knowledge. And something I'm fascinated in, as you guys know, is limiting beliefs and learning how to have tools in your own life where you can break through those limiting beliefs. And something that I'm really passionate about is the power of affirmations as a personal tool to learn how to shift that and create a strong foundation of belief in your life. And Christina has a lot of background in that. So, but first of all, could you just kind of tell us your background in clinical psychology and all of that?
Absolutely. So I've been a clinical psychologist qualified for 17 years.
Yeah.
And in the field for 23 years.
Wow.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yes. And
so you know your stuff.
I know enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is your personal belief and knowledge around people's limiting beliefs and the patterns within that, and how kind of shifting that can help empowerment and courage and confidence within their own life?
So shifting limiting beliefs is the most powerful thing you can do to transform your life. One thing about shifting beliefs, limiting beliefs, is that it has to come from the heart.
Yeah.
So some psychological mechanisms come at it just from the head.
Yeah.
Which is effective to an extent.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of work to
Yeah.
try and convince yourself if it comes just from the head.
Yeah.
So I'll just use an example to explain. So let's say a very common one I come across is I'm not good enough. For some reason that's a big one.
Yeah,
okay.
same.
And it can come across in various forms. I'm not good enough, or I'm unworthy.
Yeah. Not
So
capable
let's
or
say,
deserving.
I'm not capable, I'm not deserving. It's all to do with something around yourself being defective.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, we want to shift that limiting belief. Now, that limiting belief is embedded in possibly many experiences where you've interpreted events from that perspective. And every time you interpret events from the perspective of I'm not good enough, you reinforce that belief. So
Totally.
the most important thing is that we've got to connect the heart into this. Okay, so let's look at affirmations. I mean, there are various ways to work on limiting beliefs. We've decided to just chat about affirmations.
Yeah, affirmations
today.
is one of my techniques, and I use that a lot, before I'd compete at the Olympic Games. And
Yes.
one of my three would be, I would say I'm strong, I'm capable, and confident, and do the power stance,
Fantastic.
And I would really feel
Fantastic.
into it, and I felt that really helped with my confidence going out there on stage.
Now, what you said is exactly the key. So you feel into it, and you actually took on that power stance as well. So feeling into it is the key. So what I do is this. I would recommend that you find an affirmation that creates a positive emotion inside of you. Okay, so let's say I've got the belief I'm unworthy.
Yeah.
And I want to shift it to I am worthy.
Yeah.
That's a very big jump.
Yeah.
So you're not going to believe that.
Yeah.
So if your head can logically say, oh yes, I am worthy, but your heart doesn't feel it, that affirmation is going to be useless. You can repeat it to yourself a billion times a day. It's not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
So I would say adjust the affirmation, change the words slightly to make it a bit more tentative until you can feel that it resonates positively with you. For example, let's say I'm going to change I am worthy to I'm learning every day that I'm worthy, or I'm realizing that I'm worthy, or we can make it even more tentative. I'm starting to allow myself to believe that I might be worthy. That's very tentative. So the most important thing is find a phrase that seems as believable for you as possible until you can feel the positive emotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If that's even hard,
Yeah.
then go to the next step, which is what would it be like if I had to believe that I'm realizing I'm worthy? What would it be like? So you can imagine and project it into another reality where you can feel the emotion. The key is to feel the emotion. It's the emotion that's going to start shifting your neurology, not just the new thought pattern. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. And from a neurological perspective, does it help create new brain waves or patterns? Or from your understanding, I obviously do not know enough about
Absolutely,
that.
yes. So basically what we're doing is we're creating a new neural structure in the brain.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now A neural structure is the most powerful when it's got an emotion associated with it. So if you just got a cognitive neural structure, which is just a thought, for example, I am worthy, but you don't have emotion attached to it that's positive, like hopefulness or confidence, it's not going to be as powerful as one that's a bit more tentative. It's got a positive emotion. For example, I'm realizing that I am a bit worthy, and I feel an uplift. It's a slight lifting. That is going to be a much more powerful new neural structure to start embedding. And you embed that by looking for evidence to support that and feeling it is the key. It is the key. Feeling it is everything.
And reminding yourself of that in times of doubt. Do you find that, that helps for people as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if you're in times of doubt, I would take 2-3 minutes, find a quiet place, tune into your heart. I'd say put your left hand on your heart, feel, say your affirmation, and feel the upliftment inside you emotionally, and sit with that for a few minutes. That's going to be the power.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're
I'm
welcome.
absolutely fascinated in affirmations, and I think there's many tools to be able to help people build their self-worth, but I think it's, and it's really great to outsource that and go to psychologists or do healing, but it's also great to have some own tools in your own life that can help you when you don't have access to that. So
totally right. You can do this anytime, anywhere.
Thank you so much.
welcome.
I'm really glad
You're
to have your knowledge. I hope you guys enjoy that. Have a beautiful day.